Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. That is to say, all praise to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, through the Holy Spirit, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the hopeful elect men, women, and children of Israel, scattered abroad through the four corners of the earth. This your brother Yardamba coming back at you with I hope to be another short yet edifying lesson. All right. And the title of this lesson is going to be We Found the Pearl. Okay. And because the thing is, man, understanding that this truth is our treasure. With this truth, we found everything that we need, man. And I got this lesson from the book of Matthew, chapter 13. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. And like I said, Lord will, this won't be too long of a lesson. All right. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 13. And I'm going to start at verse 44. And you see it says hidden treasure. So it says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a treasure hid in a field, for which when the man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field, right? Because, hey, this truth is priceless, man. You have to be willing to give up everything for this truth. You have to. Because you lose everything for this truth and you will gain everything, man. All right? Continuing on in verse 45. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it, right? So, hey, when we find this truth, when we hear this truth, man, we drop everything to do the things that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai tell us to do, man. You have to. It's just that simple, man. You have to be able to do that, all right? So with that, I want to go ahead and go to the book of Luke, chapter 9, verses 24, verse 24. Actually, let me start at I'll start at verse 21. All right. Luke 9 and 21, it says that he straightly charged them and commanded them to tell no man that thing, saying the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected of the elders and chief priests and scribes and be slain and be raised the third day. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me, right? This walk is about denying yourself, man, self-deprivation, all right? We have to constantly deny ourselves. The things that our flesh won't, get rid of it. Because it's not that important, man. But putting money in the spiritual bank account rather than that physical bank account, so to speak. That spiritual bank account is what's more important. All right, verse 24, it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. Right? Because guess what? You trying to keep up with this world, man, it's going to put you in a terrible situation, all right? Trying to always be able to stay a part of this system, that's going to have you end up taking an MOTB at the end of the day, right? All of these different things, man, you have to be willing to be separate, to separate yourself from this system, separate yourself from this society, man. That's fleeing Babylon, man. We flee Babylon in the spirit, all right? We not getting on planes to go somewhere else because, hey, at the end of the day, you can't escape the destruction of the Lord. You can't escape the wrath of the Lord if it was meant for you, right? So we flee Babylon mentally, spiritually, right? We come out of those ways. Continuing on, it says, for what is a man advantage if he gain the whole world and lose himself or be cast away? So and that's what happens, man. When you chasing these riches, you chasing the bag, right? You gain the world, you get your M's. Right, so like you had a little technical difficulty, but yeah, man, you end up, not storing up treasures in the kingdom of heaven. You end up not investing in that spiritual bank account. You only worried about the physical M's, the physical money. But the true riches is this truth, man. The true riches is the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, right? And let's grab that real quick. Times. Let's go ahead and grab it. Might as well, right? Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure, right? This is our treasure, not anything that can be given to us physically, man, on this side. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, money is a defense and all of those things. It's cool to have it, blah, blah, this, that, and the third. But hey, that's not where our salvation is going to come. Okay? Continuing on here, I want to go ahead and get the book of Matthew, chapter 19. All right? Let's see here. Because this is the thing, man. When you how did it say it? Let me go back real quick. Salakia. When we go back here in that book of Luke, it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sakes, the same shall save it, right? That's the sentiment that's held here in the book of Matthew chapter 19, okay, where it says the disciples' reward, right? Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or land, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. So, hey, you forsake these things on this side, man. The Lord said he's going to give you 100-fold back, no matter what it was, man. And that's incorruptible. Everything that you get on this side is incorruptible, man. But with this pearl that we found, man, we're promised an incorruptible treasure at the end of the day. And that's what we fight for, man, an incorruptible crown. All right. And last but not least, man, I want to get here the book of Philippians chapter 3 and verse 8. All right. It says, yea, doubtless, I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahushua, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Mashiach, and be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Mashiach, the righteousness which is of the Most High by faith, right? So that's it, man. We count all things as dung. And I got it here in a few different translations. This is Philippians 3 and 8 in the NLT. First, it says, just everything else is worthless when compared with the infinite value of knowing Mashiach Yahushua, my Lord. For his sake, I have discarded everything else, counting it all as garbage, so that I could gain Mashiach, right? GNTD. Not only those things, I reckon everything as a complete loss for the sake of what is so much more valuable, the knowledge of Mashiach Yahushua, my Lord. For his sake, I have thrown everything away. I consider it all as mere garbage, so that I may gain Mashiach. So yeah, man, all of these things that we have in this world, man, compared to the things that are promised through Yahushua, man, it's garbage, man. It don't matter at the end of the day. You got to be willing to let those things go, man. We found the pearl that we need in this truth. That's all we need, and we need to continue to endure and fight in that to obtain that incorruptible crown. Salakia. All right, man. So Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I want to say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone taught this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the hopeful elect men, women, and children of Israel scattered abroad through the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom and Kwam Yasharallah.